Many Germans saw their hard earned tax contributions being used to support another country's perceived fiscal irresponsibility. Germany, long seen as the economic bedrock of the Eurozone, is now reconsidering its support for the euro. Could the strongest economy in Europe be on the brink of stepping back from the very currency it helped create? Recent economic disparities, rising populist sentiments, increasing economic pressures, and public frustration have led to speculation that Germany may no longer see the euro as beneficial. Specific incidents, such as the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis and subsequent debt crisis in Greece, highlighted the economic disparities that forced Germany to lead multiple bailout efforts. The Greek bailout, in particular, became a symbol of the resentment felt by many Germans. The austerity measures that were imposed as conditions for these bailouts were highly controversial, leading to protests both in Greece and in Germany and straining the Eurozone's unity. Additionally, the rise of populist parties like Alternative for Germany, AfD, which has openly criticized the euro and Germany's role in supporting weaker economies, underscores the political shift within the country. The AfD gained significant traction following the migrant crisis of 2015, and its rhetoric against the euro has resonated with a segment of the population that feels Germany is sacrificing its own interests for the sake of European solidarity. High-profile politicians and economists, such as former Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble, have also publicly questioned whether the current structure of the Eurozone is sustainable. Germany's increasing economic pressures, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, have further fueled these sentiments. The economic downturn, rising inflation, and soaring energy costs have left many Germans questioning the value of maintaining financial support for the Eurozone. Public frustration has grown as people struggle with the rising cost of living while witnessing the government committing billions to European rescue funds. The recent energy crisis, exacerbated by the conflict in Ukraine, has only added to these concerns, leading to more people demanding that Germany prioritize its own economic stability over its obligations to the Eurozone. This potential shift could have massive repercussions, not just for Europe, but for the global economy. Here's what you need to know about this seismic change. Imagine the impact of Germany distancing itself from the euro. What would this mean for the European project, the stability of the euro, and the balance of power in global markets? As the most powerful nation in the Eurozone, Germany's actions will shape the future of the continent, and this story reveals why they might be stepping away. If you've ever wondered about the real power dynamics of the EU, this is something you don't want to miss. But before we jump into the reasons behind this major shift, let's revisit why the euro was created in the first place. The euro was launched as a symbol of unity, binding the economies of Europe together to ensure peace and prosperity following the turbulence of the 20th century. Germany, with its robust economy and commitment to discipline, became the de facto leader, steering the Eurozone through crisis and laying the foundation for a strong common currency. However, the financial crisis of 2008, followed by the debt crisis of southern European nations, highlighted the cracks in the euro project and left Germany in a complicated position. The story of Germany and the euro is one of leadership, responsibility, and growing discontent. Since the inception of the common currency, Germany has played the role of a reluctant yet resolute anchor. The euro has served Germany well, boosting exports and solidifying its position as an economic powerhouse. But this success has come at a cost. Germany has had to bail out struggling economies, and the burden of maintaining fiscal discipline across diverse member nations has led to internal friction. In recent years, that burden has grown heavier. Southern European countries such as Greece, Spain, and Italy have struggled under the weight of austerity measures that Germany insisted upon during the debt crisis. The pandemic only widened the divide as Germany's taxpayers have increasingly questioned the fairness of supporting economies that don't follow the same fiscal rules. A growing movement within Germany, including some of its most influential politicians and economists, is now questioning whether the euro's benefits still outweigh its costs. The rise of populist sentiments within Germany has also added fuel to the fire. Many believe that Germany's contribution to European rescue funds are being taken for granted by other member states. With rising energy costs, inflation, and an economic downturn looming on the horizon, the sentiment is that Germany can no longer afford to shoulder the financial responsibilities of the entire Eurozone. The debate has spilled into public discourse, gaining momentum with high-profile figures openly advocating for reducing Germany's commitments to the common currency. Germany, stepping back from supporting the euro, could ignite the euro's biggest existential crisis since its creation. Without Germany's unwavering backing, investors could lose confidence, leading to severe financial instability across Europe. Nations that are already struggling might find themselves on the brink of collapse, with the economic ripple effects being felt globally. The unity that the euro symbolized could fracture, leaving a continent in disarray. The story of Germany's reconsideration offers valuable insights into the evolving dynamics of international economies, highlighting how interconnected we truly are. For those keeping an eye on global markets, understanding this shift is crucial. It could change how Europe functions and alter the financial strategies of countries and individuals alike. Keeping yourself informed on these issues now could help you prepare for what may come as Europe faces an uncertain future.